In today's show, Bitcoin rallied 6,400% last time it made this formation, and it's back again. Taking a look at what some crypto analysts have to say. Nick Chong wrote, real Bitcoin golden crosses led to rallies of 20,500%, 6,750%, and 150%. If history rhymes, Bitcoin can do extremely well in the coming years. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also, analyst None Your Business wrote, Bitcoin Daily, for the first time during the 2015 lows, there was a golden cross, death cross, golden cross sequence that occurred all within the span of about 100 days. Price then rallied 6,400%. Now for the second time at 2020 lows, this golden cross, death cross, golden cross pattern has occurred within about 100 days. The price will be, well, we'll be doing some speculation here in today's show and some analysis on where the Bitcoin price may lead from here with this golden cross. Also in today's show, Ethereum, Litecoin, Chainlink, and 4 more altcoins poised for major rallies in the new market cycle, says crypto analyst of Data Dash. I'll be revealing these 7 altcoins and we'll be discussing them here in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, Bitcoin and all the major altcoins are back in the green. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend, Teeka Tiwari, who picked Apple in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016 as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now, there is a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're all betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% in the next 7 years, but it's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description and watch this exclusive presentation with the one and only Teeka Tiwari. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day. Bitcoin isn't even past 10K yet, let alone the latest all-time high of 20,000, but analysts are already craving the crypto market's next parabolic bull rally, as you should be, right? I mean, that's what the crypto market is all about. We see these parabolic rallies and we go, OMG, I should have got into Bitcoin back in 2010, right? While this rally has yet to arrive, a prominent crypto chartist has indicated that it is close. He pointed to a crucial and rare technical formation that marked the start of Bitcoin's last macro bull trend, which brought Bitcoin from $200 to $20,000. Bitcoin is printing the same signal that preceded a 6,400% rally. Now, depending on what chart you look at today or within the next few days, Bitcoin will print what is known in technical analysis as a golden cross. Investopedia describes a golden cross as a candlestick pattern that is a bullish signal in which a relatively short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving average. In Bitcoin's case, the 50-day simple moving average will cross above the 200-day simple moving average for the second time this year. This golden cross is bullish in and of itself. Golden crosses, as this analyst analyzed, have historically led to massive gains for Bitcoin. Taking a look at his tweet here from Nick Chong, real Bitcoin golden crosses led to rallies of 20,500%, 6,750%, and 150%. If history rhymes, Bitcoin could do extremely well in the coming years. And as we can see here, the fabled golden cross, we saw one on February 8th of 2012, and then we saw a 20,000% increase. Holy moly. Then October 25th of 2015, it climbed 6,700%. Then April 23rd of 2019, 149%. What will happen this time when we see the golden cross? Let me know what you think in the comments right down below. And then, of course, there have been some fake out golden crosses. One occurred back in 2015, which led to a negative 32% performance, as well as on July 10th of 2014, which led in a negative 64% performance. So yet the exact context the cross has taken place could signal even greater gains are in the works. Analyst Nunya Business recently shared the two charts below with the following comment indicating that the last time Bitcoin's 50 and 200-day moving averages looked as they do now, the crypto rallied 6,400%. Taking a look at this tweet from Nunya Business on the Bitcoin Daily, for the first time during the 2015 lows, there was a golden cross, death cross, golden cross sequence that occurred all within the span of about 100 days. The price then rallied 6,400%. For the second time at the 2020 lows, this golden cross, death cross, golden cross pattern has again occurred within about 100 days. And he shared this chart comparing the previous time we saw this formation. We saw a 6,400% run up in the Bitcoin price. What will happen this time? Let me know what you think in the comments right down below. The crypto's macro environment favors Bitcoin's growth right now, and it isn't the only technical formation, suggesting that Bitcoin has another period of dramatic growth on its horizon. Tor Demeester, founding partner of Adamant Capital, a Bitcoin alpha hedge fund, recently shared that he thinks Bitcoin is ready to rally towards the $50,000 to $100,000 range. Such high prices may seem like a quixotic dream, sure, but according to the longtime industry analysts, a 5-figure and even a 6-figure Bitcoin price making more and more sense due to these fundamentals. Demeester specifically cited the ongoing macroeconomic environment as a way back to his prediction, zeroing on the money printing by governments and central banks alike. He shared, I think a price target of $50,000 is not insane at all, especially given just how crazy the money printing is. I would even say between $50,000 to $100,000. He's referring to the quantitative easing of the Fed printing trillions of dollars out of thin air. He added that right now there's an ongoing land grab scenario in the Bitcoin market. That's to say there's a handful of institutional players attempting to be the first to dip their toes in the crypto water, similar to how the earliest players in the historical gold rushes made out the most. And if you want to check out this exclusive interview with Tor Demeester, I'll include it in the show notes below the video in the description. Definitely worth taking a look and checking it out. All right, now for our next story of the day. Ethereum, Litecoin, Chainlink, and 4 more altcoins poised for major rallies in the new market cycle, says crypto analyst of Data Dash. And before we break this down, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. We can see Bitcoin still hovering above that $9,700 support. I'd like to see Bitcoin retest 10,000, break above to 10.5, and paint this bullish cross that we've been waiting on, the golden cross. Ethereum is also up for the day, as most of the major altcoins are, up 0.19%, trading at $212. XRP is up 0.38%, trading at 20 cents. Miss Litecoin up 0.77%, trading at $45. Link is up 5.4%, trading at $4.06. If you missed yesterday's episode, I shared some extremely bullish Chainlink news, hence why it's probably pumping right now. And then we have Bitcoin Cash down 0.79% for the day, trading at $245, and Satoshi Vision up 0.6%, trading at $201. And now checking out the volume on the largest exchanges in the world. Binance is down 1.3% with 5.2 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. We have Hoboy Global up 452%. Holy moly, just below Binance, which is very unusual, with 4.7 billion in volume. And then we have OKEX down about 6% with 3 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 13% with $2 billion in volume. All right, now for our next story of the day, let's talk about some altcoins. Crypto strategist Nicholas Merton is naming 7 altcoins that he believes are in good position to surge in a new bull market cycle. On his latest episode of Data Dash, the crypto analyst examines when the altcoin market may begin to turn around. Here's what he's quoted saying: what it looks like Bitcoin is doing is possibly coming up here around 11K, breaking out of this very long-term wedge, breaking out above resistance and making it support for the next coming months. If Bitcoin can do this and start to trigger the next cycle, this is actually very good news for altcoins. Now, why is that? It's because we need an increase of liquidity and valuation in Bitcoin markets in order to usually see that kind of benefit go onwards to the altcoin markets. And he ain't telling no lies. That's because typically after Bitcoin surges, the altcoins catch up and we tend to see an altcoin rally if and when a new altcoin season begins. Merton says that Ethereum is preparing for fireworks before the end of 2020. I'll repeat, Ethereum is preparing for fireworks before the end of 2020. Here's what he said: what we want to look for is an eventual breakout above this wedge and a continuation of higher lows and higher highs. It looks like we're formulating for that sometime around in the fall to the winter of 2020, lining up pretty close to our general estimates from what we can tell about altcoin dominance as well as Bitcoin. Another altcoin that Merton is interested in is Litecoin, right? While the analyst expects the crypto to continue its bearish trend against Bitcoin in the short term, he sees a strong recovery on the horizon. Here's what he said. Litecoin has been coming down quite dramatically over the last few weeks compared to Bitcoin. If we see it visit the general range that we saw back in 2017 and we get a strong rebound afterward, this will likely be a sign that we've entered into the altcoin season. Merton is also a fan of Chainlink, go Link. Instead of sharing his technical insights on Link, Merton explains the use case of the coin, which has surged 121% compared to Bitcoin's 35% in 2020. I also remind you, in 2019, Chainlink was the best performing crypto asset of the entire crypto market. Here's what he said. Smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchains can be very useful. However, they're not very useful if they can't communicate with the outside world. And that's a limitation that the Ethereum network has, because everything on Ethereum's chain can only be really communicated within Ethereum. We need something that can help bridge that gap between the outside world with all traditional enterprise array systems and actually be able to connect that to smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain as well as other protocols. I think that Chainlink is not only going to serve, obviously, Ethereum, but it also serves Hyperledger and Bitcoin. I know Tika Twari refers to Chainlink as the missing link of the blockchain. Merton also sees fundamental value of other altcoins, including Kyber Network, which is KNC, Unibright, which is UBT, and Ren, and Compound, which is Comp. Let me know which altcoins you're bullish on in the comments right down below. And now let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap. We can see it sitting at 267 billion with 116 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current BTC dominance is 67% even. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Steam up a whopping 26%, trading at 27 cents. Theta up 16%, trading at 22 cents. Omni's Go up 14%, trading at $1.16. Icon up 14.5%, trading at 33 cents. Crypterium up almost 14%, trading at 55 cents. And Unibright up 12.6%, trading at 50 cents. And now for the biggest losers, Electronium down 21%, trading at 0.007. Digibyte down 14.5%, trading at 1.5 cents. Hyperon down 12%, trading at 49.5 cents. Flexicoin down 5%, trading at 0.003. Numeraire down 4%, trading at $26. And BBC coin down almost 4%, trading at 13.5 cents. And now taking a look at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, leading with about 405,000 in superiority, but it looks frozen. So let's refresh the screen and see where she goes. Let's see who's winning, bulls or the bears. Well, it looks like the bulls took control, but I swear to you, before I hit the record button like 10-15 minutes ago, the bears were in control. But that's how fast things can switch and change at the drop of a hat here in the crypto market. So longs are superior barely by 179,000. So they're barely leading the way. And this data here, longs leading by 99%, is off. This is way off. Imagine if it was and we were 99% long bullish on BitMEX right now. That would be crazy. But being this is inaccurate, let's move to the next indicator. One of my favorite is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. It shows we're currently rated a 52, which is neutral. Yesterday was a 50 neutral, last week a 41 in fear, and last month a 15 in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And checking out the community section of my YouTube channel, I did create a poll just a couple days ago asking the question, on April 1st, where will the Bitcoin price most likely be? And 46% of you are bullish, saying Bitcoin's going to be at 11,000 or above. And 20% of you put less than 8,000, right? Though it's quite interesting how divided it is, but the majority of you are definitely bullish with 11,000 plus. So we'll keep an eye on this and see how many of you were accurate. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 400 plus videos right here on the channel. I also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only can you download the latest episode of the show every day, you can also do so in MP3 format so you can listen to it when you're out and about on your way to work or just doing your thing. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube. My direct YouTube link is cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also find us on Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or any major podcasting platform. I do truly appreciate your support. Also, you can follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is cryptonewsyes, so it's extremely difficult to forget. I also have a crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 from all over the world. To become a part of this, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you into Telegram, I do have a Telegram chat, and you can join this simply by clicking this link from a mobile device. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. In the meantime, let's sit back, relax, grab a crypto cocktail, and watch this Bitcoin go to the moon. And real quick, before I go, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend himself, T. Katwari, the one who picked Apple in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016, as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now, there is a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're all betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% over the next 7 years. It's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description to watch this exclusive presentation with the one and only T. Katwari, and I look forward to catching you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.